I'm going to try it again. I adjusted my microphone settings. I didn't like how it sounded, and it's still not any good, but... Wings of rock and star. Rock and star of ways unfar, to each not far, to wield their wayward whims without. Way on to on, and on we find no rest with rest, unrest who see not both but each see out, who found these whims for none, to see where both know well how each must be, and cry for love so restlessly, when way and fro once lost in love see filters free, where wind breaks free, and time speaks questions never seen, to answers oft unventured missing we, wherewith one time to rest at sea, in static stasis all things free, and life found seen, and scenes unfold through pure unwont, yet wanton want none yet have seen. So simply loved, two heavenly bodies so in love, whose every answer signs with love, to please go on where rock and star forget their bounds of forces come from deep beneath, who hold aside but simple love of wish-bound will, to hold aside but simple love of figured figure, want within so deep and pure, rest grows so restless, dreams give way to lost horizons, once unbound, now bridge the steps and claws alike, unwinged creatures fly in rested eyes, their work now gifts, their gift to fly. Alright, once more with feeling. I have to drink water. Alright. Wings of rock and star. Wings of rock and star. Rock and star of ways unfar, to each not far to wield their wayward whims without. Way on to on, and on we find no rest with rest, unrest who see not both, but each see out who found these whims, for none to see, or both know well how each must be, and cry for love so restlessly, when way and fro once lost in love, sea filters freed, where wind breaks free, and time speaks questions never seen, to answers oft unventured, missing we, where with one time no rest at sea, in static stasis, all things free, and life found seen, and scenes unfold through pure unwant, yet wanton want, none yet have seen. So simply loved, two heavenly bodies, so in love, whose every answer signs with love to please go on, where rock and star and rock forget their bounds, the forces come from deep innate, who hold aside but simple love of wish-bound will, to hold aside but simple love of figured figure, want within so deep and pure, risk grows so restless, dreams give way to lost horizons once unbound, now bridge to steps and claws alike, unwinged creatures fly in rested eyes, their work now gives their gift to fly. You know what? Maybe it's the poem that I'm not feeling. Let's get this guy up. I have to go now. But I'm gonna find something. Where time flew out and lost my mind, I found a place to speak through deadly flight. I find my ground unchecked by life and fly through deadly sounds unseen. To find lost time, my mind for flying thinking screams. What lost my mind is sound I saw and see with doubt it finds. Unstable action, sometimes time to counter stable action time. Words of uncouth, and slighted rhythms racked on times unright. Most times melodic broken breaths of poisoned souls and sickened love. To break our wings and teach us cold, the cars rush past, all driven drove. Still flight remains, now checked in time by flying life. A new laid rule set dungeons game. In painful counter flight through pain. Each new decision called in time to suffer now or suffer time. My crimson soul of nothing now, but playing darkened love to death. My tortured breath is short or long, but cut by quivered crying songs. Flown truly, sometimes false, but sometimes where my heart still longs, I speak now truly, flying false, where lived undying songs cry words untrue, where lives undead are lived unlived, when time is lost for thoughtless loss, when players say their broken lines and break their lines at bitter cost. Where time flies lost on broken minds drive driven thoughts to be in doubt, all hope of past love lost in rout. Experience now paid at cost with striking pain, though some undo, and beauty's lost now worse for wear, but taxed by time, albeit true. To find dead songs of life lived new, where once through deadly flight we flew. I pray now not up to the sky, when what I did befriends a lie. Please still my voice and calm my face, so eerie words spin into place. For risk in what they thought were true, no more deception can I do. Again, a deaf delight from woe, a bargain send on wing of crow. Beside your will and strange device, does nothing pass for good advice. Your wish, my life's command. I got another one more recently. We did another one. Where is it? Damn it, where did I put that thing? He can't see all, but sees a star, or what he sees. He knows he sees, but doesn't know and can't remember. He looks for answers, wanting none, and wants to spare. He looks for answers, wanted why, and finds them in the mirror. He sees the truth and meets denial, counting wants to soothe. He sees his empty space and finds salvation's truth denied. He looks for grace from icons' wraiths, to be once more forsaken twice. He searches long and hard for pain, and pain at last is dulled in vain. He tries to speak and finds no words, so writes instead in subtle words. He sees the truth and wants a lie, but truth and lies lie truthful seen. He can't escape this awful star, a rock made warm and born to truth. He knows the truth and sees a lie, and sees a truthful liar's face, a haunted mirror. When a worsened with one's frenel frightened flounce your wicken rend. Now rinsed once and ring desires, he left whole places slight and strict. He muttered, staggered, stilched in thought, how once he thought and thinking taught, and found on ground he knew with certain rock felt bedded, knelt, and mumbled, muttered, staggered prayer to God who hounded, played, and trounced. Words fit with wholeness, spoken true, but never virtue, always strewn, announced. His deepest will now turn inclined, what crin wind rinse ring Rotherhimmed. For days he walked through shade forlorn, and saw wherewith his place once known he found, where motions known to were, and were to where known motions found. He groped for soundless yearning, sought for sound in minutes once now lost, and tinkered, tilling time rewound. Her worsened with her wanded rind, with frenel frightened, fearing rind. Dear us, so fleur and frenel gone, and fretting wentled Flansgren fond. Now differ wound, he listened still for leaking light leaked in through foolish full and frightened eyes, and grackled creaking candles stricken wick to see if beauty's Wilshire wickened will exists. Loving candle burn so bright, be my love and life this night. Flicker dance, please death don't steal, and teach my senses how to feel. Held so close yet far away, my eyes are yours and soul is exposed. This one I bind by grief and pain, for close to wax and far to wane. Your thoughts to mine and mine to yours, and loss of warmth begin to pine. For days from orbit we left free to fly from love life's sight. At dawn too early have I seen a kiss of death that tides on me. Face fury ere battle's queen, the coolest thing I've ever seen. A bar from different measures spoke to us our cuts of treasure, trading cuts change pain for pleasure. May I have a painful pleasure of your mate to skill my dreams and love tonight. With heart-bound hands our souls can feel our time without, and eyes no bounds to cut with doubt. You ask how do I call your lover, God and King? You break me tender, love me, hold my soul, and mend my hand, no bounds and make me whole. Through observation let us feel the wounds life needs can want to feel. Let pain be love and life be fate. Let life rain down and clean our slate. Let clay go wet and style us right. Our soul for moves to check and check to me. You are of empire, be my bride. Life unlived, turn live to wine. To clutch my life and life my thrill. These things you want I will not will. I will not I will. You ask to You ask the hands break tender, wish break dead, and thought break time your life, as is my command, imperial your heavenly band, my life your words, her glass no more to runner stand, while here we are, while wounds are filled before they heal, for love we dance, to soul we sing, for thoughts we change and want we kill, for life we live unsweet, unpure, unfettered by the lion lure, the fly our way, the stream our path, the cool our balm, the sky our warmth, and sense our palm, for close to wax and far to wade, my eyes are yours and soul exposed, this ship our wreck, our flight is home, without within a holy tome of life and life to write of soul, where nowhere waits for somewhere's gleam to show us scars and seas unseen, as is impure our eyes and hearts, how ache to read, so tender break we long at last, if west you watch, I'll skill the mast, or peace or wind, where rhymes unfold by night by day, by weathered water make we way to on and out, where lies a riddle, when's the time, where's the place in your mind, before and now then after, now for here, by to for, and year for year and year, your truer beauty strikes me fear, and when that bone chill's not enough, she shows her moves, then struts her stuff, with skill each strikeout fix my touch. I think my bride, I need this game, for you showed up. Things just won't work. They weren't the same. His keys in here, she finally cried, because for doubt my beauty lied. But what I told you broke my pride, so here I sit, through time I bide. The pride I laid dead beneath her side, in truth and beauty, thoughts of life, her somnant soul, the stuff of rock, fixed by the riddle. Can't my love, my job's a mess, though wrath and scorn fly wrecked. I change this line. Though wrath and scorn, though wrath and scorn, let lost to sea, fly locked in love were heavenly. In love we say things want and cool, for pain we feel, but not alone. Our grief we take a suffer team, for all within are without, that's Pat's and Gina's, and all without live in our home. Now 10 more years are 2 and 5, when 5 or 2 with 1 2 times, I can't feel faith outside of rhyme, to skies of width and time of scenes make rhyme itself untruly bliss, or 1 4 times and 3 of 2, that's 10 more years to feel the pine. The keys right here, there, right there, I cannot reach. Please be my bride and touch me, teach to be where not when in you reach of anywhere. I have to know where flown is flied, unsang is sung, spoken speech and faith unknown. Break my life now, feed me end to where is cleft or measured when by sight you lead me, ear you still, touch you guide me, want by will, in any time flown in from far, her lithe, her jewelry spelled from jar. The words of fractured wind-filled men, my love, this world I can't unstand, and stand I won't, till coaxing hand shown death itself, her heavenly band, and life itself, her breaking hand. Her do I ask, she called for me, imperial her name. I'm love your God, and love my King. So break my heart, restore my soul, and mend my holy wing. My fill, she said, then clutched my heart. Where left we went, tomorrow never came.